So my name is Chyna Ross. I am no longer a resident of Huntsville, Alabama. I'm in Florida, Titusville, Florida. Started my new chapter with Boeing. Working as a mechanical engineer, I'm a structural engineer. I'm working with 3D modeling on aircrafts. And I started off at Academy for Science and Foreign Language.
Chyna Ross is a very hardworking young lady. She's compassionate, she's smart, she's authentic.
Chyna is real. I don't even know how to explain it either. Like, that's just the heart that she has. Chyna was always involved.
I've done so many programs. I've done so many different things.
She was Youth of the Year at Boys and Girls Club, Miss Alabama A&M University. She's a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. She was on SGA. You know, she's always just giving back.
My mom, I had no choice. It was like, oh no, you're gonna play this, you're gonna play soccer, you're gonna play basketball, you're gonna go dance, cause this be good for your confidence. I did a welding program at Drake. I was like 15 years old, literally the only girl, and it was literally like 20-year-old, 30-year-old men. I was like, why did my mom make me do this? And I even learned there, cause I talked to them. I had to talk to them to figure stuff out. But I think that's also where I build character and I build persistence and drive, because I had passed class. Like, that's how I've always been. I gotta leave with some A or B, something.
She was just always on the scene, everywhere, talking to everybody, you know, just building connections. The crazy thing is she is so humble, though. That's what I love about Chyna.
She was telling me about, you know, all the things she had done since winning Youth of the Year for our organization. And just seeing the pride that she had and the confidence she had, I stopped her and I said, Chyna, I said, I can't help but feel proud right now. I see who you are now, and it's like night and day compared to who you were as a 12-year-old.
I would say I was known to be shy. People probably wouldn't even know because of the way I carry myself now.
Very quiet. It's almost like she lacked confidence. You could tell she was a bright young lady, but she was just kind of withdrawn and just kind of off to herself a lot.
I met Chyna when I was about 4 or 5 years old. Our moms went to school together. While they were in college, we would go to the Boys and Girls Club together. Most people saw her as, you know, shy or reserved. I had that more closer connection with her, so I saw the energetic, bubbly side of her. Both of our parents were very strict. When it came to, you know, going out in public, you know, there was a certain mannerism that we were required to have.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 26 years, and I've seen a lot of Chynas. You know, young people that come to the clubs that hadn't quite figured out, discovered who they want to be or who they are. In a lot of communities that some of the kids that we serve grow up in, they have to put on a facade of being tough or being something that they're really not. And sometimes it doesn't allow their full potential to come through.
A lot of people see me like, you're so loving, so happy, so like a lot of things can't really tear me down. It's just because of my past experiences and how far I've seen God, you know, bring me. I grew up in low-income housing. When I was 7, we ended up being homeless. I stayed in a shelter in Montgomery, Alabama for that 1 year. My mom was a single parent mother. She was battling different things she didn't really talk about. You could tell by us, you know, just the way her behavior had kind of changed. I will say it was probably like verbal abuse. I understood as a child that I didn't really deserve it. It's your home, you know? It's where you are supposed to receive the most love. You know, just as a black child, it's already a lot of different things going on in the world, and I didn't have a peace of mind. Home is supposed to be that place, but it wasn't for me, you know, but I still found the way to be positive. Boys and Girls Club was definitely my safe haven.
I think by design, Boys and Girls Clubs, we're set up in communities where they need us most, where they don't see a lot of positive role models. They don't see a lot of mentors. And so I think what the club does is it allows a kid to be a kid.
I love the Boys and Girls Club. Like, it was never a dull moment there.
Opening the Boys and Girls Club door, you know you're just going to hear ruckus, and you're just going to go in there, go play, go find your age group.
You just don't have room to be shy.
It is a very loud atmosphere with a lot of different personalities.
Somebody's gonna ask you, what you doing, how you doing? Like, somebody's gonna talk to you, one of the staff, whatever. I couldn't just go sit in the corner and just, back then I just hated it. I hated it.
The club is gonna put you in a situation where you want to be involved. If they're doing art and art's not their thing, they can go do STEM. If STEM's not their thing, they can do sports. If sports is not their thing, they can get on the computers, you know, or read. And so we don't allow anybody to sit on the sideline and not be involved.
I don't think that any other program really push you the way that they push you. I didn't have a choice to say, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. That was never a choice. Whatever they saw it in everybody. They didn't just see it in me. I wasn't treated special in the Boys and Girls Club. I was just like the other kids. I was poured into the same level, I can't pinpoint like a transition. I just started to notice her breaking out of her shell more.
I posed a question. I said, what happened? What made the light come on for you? She said the Boys and Girls Clubs, the staff helped me find my voice.
Provided me with opportunity to find my personality and be with different people from different perspectives. And the center wasn't schoolwork, or the center wasn't getting a job done. It was building friendships. That's what the Boys and Girls Club did for me. It taught me how to be a people's person.
Chyna is like a rose grown from the concrete.
And I just felt like I saw this beautiful flower that just had blossomed right before my eyes.
Now that personality that I knew behind closed doors is just that times 1,000. She's a shining star.
I had to learn how to shine. I never really, I wasn't told, you're a star, you're this, you're that, and that growing up. I had to, create the energy for myself. I had to believe that, I still have my times where I was like, I don't want to be the center of attention. I don't really want to shine that much, but it's like now I have no option. I had a reason to do things I did. If I didn't work as hard as I did, if I didn't do the things I did, that kind of was it for me, Because I never thought that, I would be who I am or where I am today after those experiences, but.
When we think about the future, the Chynas of the world, the thousands of kids we serve just in our footprint in North Alabama, they need you. They need your time, your talent, or your treasure. But most importantly, they need you to come and just be a part of what they're doing every single day at the Boys and Girls Clubs.